Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for May the 19th, 2021. I am Mom. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I have my coffee, but apparently don't have a good timer. Coffee timer is 2 minutes off from real life timer, so that's why I'm a little late this morning. But it's coffee, and I'm sorry, but it's important. So, speaking of important, ooh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's do that. There we go. That's better. Grabbed the wrong edge there. There we go. Much better. So I was finishing up my endeavors from yesterday. Good morning, Cadargo. How are you this morning? And lo and behold, I've got 3 more Borg TFOs today. What the heck? 2 days in a row. I know, it's completely random. I don't believe that. But before we do that, Polaron damage on the ground, Terran Ships. I was looking at my Titan, and it's usually tricked out as being, let's get rid of that up there, a Polaron build, but of course I needed to do Tet damage yesterday, so I switched it over and I realized I don't have any dedicated ships on this account. So I'm going to zip down there to the lovely planet, ESD, and see what I've got for other ships, and maybe start creating a dedicated Tet build, a dedicated phaser build. Yeah, the Borg like me, but they like me on a day when I don't have a lot of time. So we're probably going to have to grab Gornalicious to take care of them today, because he's a big mean guy and he can handle them. On the other account, I've got the big Kethsa ship, which can go out and take them all out, and it's not a big deal. I just find it funny they get 2 Borg TFOs in a row. I know, if it's random, it's random, and it is on 2 different accounts. The best part, though, is it let us do hive onslaught last night, which was fun. And we got to meet somebody new who was awesome. That was Neojet Angel. Ooh, I have to do that in the Terran battle zone. Okay, let's see what we got for another ship here, and we can start putting some some Tetrion build stuff together on that one. So what have I got? Somerville, Kobayashi Maru, I don't think we're going to worry about that. And an assault cruiser, but not a tier 6. Let's see what we've got in here. I have a legendary light intel, I have a Titan, I have the Somerville. I don't have a lot of ships here, do I? That's amazing. I've got to have more ships than that. Hold on, you know what? Events. Well, there's a lot of ships here. Why can't I grab them? Bet you I don't have any slots available. And that's it. Okay, bat out of hell. We can discharge you. Titan, we're still running. I should not type this early in the morning. Alright, now we got 4 slots open. So let's go ahead and grab some of these event ships that I haven't done yet. Okay, so now why can't I grab them? Because my inventory's full? That's probably it. Fine, 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 fine. Let's go do this. Hey, Drunken Heretic! Long time since you've been here, but I've been seeing you, because I've been over on either Rifttrax or MST3K, and I saw you there the other day. How are you doing? I'd say you're up early, but I think you're on the other side of the planet. So it means you're not up early. Alright, let's see if it'll let me do it now. Yes, now we can do it! Yay! I'm curious why I can't do these, but I can do those. We'll grab the Tamir first. I think that's our best bet. We need a better name than this. What's a better name than that? This is on... Ooh, this is on my Danish ship. Hopefully I'm spelling this right. Go. Speaking of spelling things in a foreign language wrong, I was doing a martial arts training class, and I had made a whole bunch of headbands for all the kids, and I wanted to write Taekwondo on them in Korean, so I did. Okay, I'm writing it in Korean. I take it off the page, put it onto a transfer, and transfer it onto headbands, iron them out, and give them to the kids, and one of the parents comes along a little while later, very nicely, says, "You wrote Taekwondo in Korean?" I said, "Yes," and she goes, "It's a mirror image, so when you ironed it on, you got it backwards." Fortunately, she was the only one who in the classroom knew what it was, but that was embarrassing. And at that point, I'd been doing martial arts for like 20 years, and I still didn't catch it. Very embarrassing. Alright, let's go ahead and discard all this stuff. We're not going to build the ship today just because that's boring. So what's our experimental weapon here? Repulsor blaster. Okay, well, good. Yeah, I know these are crummy Tetrions, but it is what it is for the moment. Any other Tetrion we've gotten there? We'll use our quantum phase. I know, it's not a great... What do you mean it's... Okay, fine. Bajor defense. Ooh, that would be good. Obviously, we're going to go back and play some more Bajor defense one of these days. What is this? Quantum phase, okay. I'm not big on vanity shields, as you probably know. Let's put you up there for the moment. Anything else that looks vaguely Tetrionish for the moment? Alright, and while we're at it, I think we'll use this one. We'll start putting all the... Ooh, the planter. Oh, God, of course I've seen Miami Connection with YKK Kim. Are you kidding? Yeah. Well, we just took him out of surgery, and he was stabbed with a sword. But he'll be going home tonight. That one? That awful, awful, awful movie. Yes, of course I've seen it. Let's see. I haven't done my Danish for the day. Ooh, let's see. Let's see if that works better. Aww. Yeah. There we go. Trying to come up with something clever and they're all too long. Hey, Wolfie, good morning. You know, having done martial arts for years, and I mean years and years and years, I can appreciate what they were trying to do, but if you're not familiar with the things we do in a class, it comes off looking really silly. That's all I can say. But yeah, it's kind of a fun movie. We wanted to go as a class to see it because when they were doing the riff of it, and all my kids were like, and all I can say is thank God I didn't take them to see Karate Cop. So we're going to put all of our phase stuff over on this one. Plasma. Yep. AP. Boy, do I have a lot of junk in here. I know. I always have junk in my stuff. Do I really have two? I really have two of these? I really have two of those. Okay. And put you up there, and that should get rid of some of our junk for the moment. Alright, now I've got space. I've got a ship that's almost livable, and I can start building on these. Well, actually, yeah, I have done that, but I do it in our Hopkido class. If you get somebody down on the ground and you can get your toes around their face, it usually freaks them out. One of my instructors doesn't like being spit on. This is really a tough guy, but that's one of his things. He doesn't like being spit on. So I used the force technique to get him away from me during a demonstration once, which is, you know, he doesn't like being spit on. This is a force technique. And he just jumped backwards and went, ah! And I won that one. You can't overcome your inner gross things some days. And if I hadn't known that, though, I would never have tried that against an adult. But it was really funny. Okay, I thought it was funny. I don't think he thought it was this funny, but he stole my friend, so I guess he was okay with it. Good morning, Obi-Wan Fashobi. How are you today, sir? Let's get these open, see if anything is in here worth keeping. Kasab always says I have a messy... Oops, wrong one. Inventory. So do I want any of this stuff? Nope. Nope, not doing disruptors at the moment. Not doing chronotons, not doing AP. I'm doing Tetrion. Doing phasers, not that. Let's see up here. Okay, that's not horrible. We do have a Polaron. Oops. Let's go grab that Polaron back. Yes, I promise we'll go do something fun in a moment. So, warships and spaghetti. That's excellent. I took my boys, my son and his roommate, out for a slightly delayed celebratory dinner for birthday parties. His birthday, his roommate's birthday was 1 week ago and coming up. Why did I grab plasma? A different ship. Tetrion's going on this ship. Make sure that was Tetrion. Was. We're here. Ooh, what do we want to put that in place of? Oh, in place of that, of course. And then we'll put you back there to replace that one. Anything else we want to do right now? No, we're good. All right. Let's go kill some stuff. What have we got? Polaron damage on... Oh, of course, it's Polaron damage on the ground. It was. So we went to a Churrascaria. In other words, meat emporium. And I'm still kind of full, and it's been 4 days. Sufficient meat for me for quite a while. It was delicious. So all that, and I need to do Polaron damage on the ground. I have no idea if I've got a Polaron weapon. I do. Yay. What shall we do, folks? What shall we go do for some ground damage? We don't have a lot to do. Let's go find some bugs on Nimbus, I think. That should suffice. Then we'll go grab Gorny and jump over to the other account and see what's going on today. So when I'm at work, my job can be very boring, so I usually have something playing on the phone through my headset. Or if I can position it right, because there's a camera over here, which is theoretically not looking at me, but let's be real, it could be. And then my work computers, and then I've got my laptop sitting over here, and so I usually try and position my back just so I can have something running on it that's more interesting. Z-Films is one of them, or Z-Films, and frequently I've got MST3K running over there or on my headset on YouTube or something like that. Excuse me, on Twitch. On Twitch. Makes my life a lot better because there are stretches that are just tedious. Or we could go down there. Is that going to do that? Ooh, nope, it's not going to do that. Okay. Great, all that, and I don't have those episodes there. Fine. We'll still go over there. Oh, the 2-minute breaks? Yeah. You can tell that they're getting a little bit more popular because the 2-minute breaks are designed to simulate where the commercial breaks had been in MSD3K when it was on TV. It's not that bad. The thing is, if I'm walking around the building, a lot of times I'll have to go down to engineering or a different department and talk to the guys, and if I've got my phone in my pocket, in theory I should be able to continue to hear it, and I won't take out the headset until I get down there. But the reality is that it's not always going to be a case, and a lot of times I'll walk out the stairs and start to go down, and that's when the 2-minute break comes on, and if I don't see it, all you hear in the background is the and I'm thinking, oh crap, it moved out of range again. And that does happen. But the engineering guys are cool, so I like going down there and visiting with them. And in theory, I probably shouldn't wear my headphones down there. Or my earbuds or anything like that. Somebody was using like the 7-ton press to bend a piece of metal on one side and the other guy's welding over there. And I'm thinking, I could walk right there because I need to go between them, which is probably stupid because neither one can see me that way. So detour around. Not get myself killed. Always a good thing. And for everyone who wasn't on last night, I did talk to Ed this weekend. Hopefully we'll have his internet issues resolved soon. But for the moment, no internet. He will be back. But if anyone wants to send him a message, feel free to send it to me and I will get it to him, interestingly, via mail. I figure if you haven't got internet, there's other things you can do, like read books. Read letters. I'd forgotten how hard it is to not have internet when I went home and forgot to take my laptop a couple of weeks ago. My husband's like, you can use mine. Nah, that's just weird. Using somebody else's computer is weird. Alright, let's see if we can go get 5,000 Polaron damage over here. I have me a Polaron. Don't know if I've got any others. No. Oh, I do. Is Lisa with us? She is not. And Kurland, what have you got? Let's grab you somebody else's Polaron beam here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I know this isn't a great one for science tunes and ground damage. Don't really go with conventional weapons. Probably looks better if I put the right weapon on. Guys, you have to fire your weapons. Thank you. Bane build. Is this a generic term or is this unique to you? Because I don't know that term. Oh my god, I just realized that that's a thumper, isn't it? How long has Nimbus been out and I didn't realize that was a thumper? Ah. Come on, there we go. There's our 5,000. And just in time. Let's pick up the loot. So what's your favorite melee weapon? Jeez, that's nice. Hey, we've been talking about doing a night instead of Pimp My Starship. We're thinking about Pimp My Ground Build because I know everybody plays starships, but ground builds can be fun too. All right. That would be a nice one to talk about. Let's grab Gorny here. Discovery melee weapon. From reputation? Is there a ground weapon from Discovery? I'm just spazzing on it here. Right, EV suits. I like the suits. Wow, I'm not seeing it. That's a weapon? I didn't know that. All right, let's take a look here. Physical damage. Huh. Okay, definitely have to look into that one. Vaguely martial arts stuff. We need to do some Terran ships and just 3 Borg TFOs. So let's go ahead and get a Borg TFO queued up here. And let's get 3 queued up. See what's going to be our fun one today. Little Kittimer Vortex. And no, we're not going to queue for hive onslaught. Oh, apparently we're going to do the conduit. Alright, so I'll definitely have to go look that one up. So it's the Mindmill Device as in Mindmill that?
The situation is grim.
Of course the situation is grim. The situation is always grim. You're Klingons.
This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet defending the starbase. Only then.
Yeah. By the way, yesterday we were working on the melting pot. We finished that up with DT last night, so we will go on with Ketha tomorrow if I wake up early enough, since tonight is my martial arts class. And since it's a 3-hour drive to and from my class, sometimes I don't get home very early. So those of you who are not fond of dropping the grav wells into ISA, I've been using the baryonic, or towing the baryonic asteroid through here. And that's been very nice to suck up all the probes into one spot without completely mucking up everything, and you can pull them where you want them to go. Well, that would explain a lot. I forgot which ship I was on. Of course I'm not saving the galaxy, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave, we were going through the list of confirmed guests for the conventions. And we're thinking about maybe doing a large table instead of a booth this year just because of costs. And especially since I looked at all the guests and I'm thinking, you know what? I think I have to go get some signatures in my book this year. Too many good people out there. I'm gonna die. I don't have a save left. Dag nabbit. Well, that was easy.
Sensors confirm that the transport.
Yeah, all told, it'll be between $6,000 and $10,000 to run a booth, and to run a table would be about $2,000, even for a big table. And then we can also have some fun, really ramp it up for Chicago next year, which I know you're not going to Chicago, but 1 year. Mr. Dave, maybe we'll get you out there 1 year to Chicago, and if they stay there for a couple of years, and, you know, do the convention, if you want to just go for a day or something, we can go hang out. Because that's my home. Alright, we're going to go do... a little Terran death. Has anybody ever been to one of the conventions hosted by ReadingPOP? I know they do C2E2, which I don't usually go to. I guess I will this year, just to see what they're like. I've done a ton of conventions for anime, and those tend to be hosted and run locally, for good or ill. But in a lot of ways, because they're more fan-driven, you get a lot more panels, a lot more time to visit with people. Did ReadingPOP do that one? I know they do some of the Star Wars. How was it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Quick, Mom, quick. How many do I need? I only need 10. This will be awesome. And we have 4 minutes left. So I love anime conventions for the most part because they are so fan-oriented. There's tons of panels, always run by fans. Some officially hosted. Many not exactly on topic. Oh, that's cool. Well, overcrowded, that's a bad thing. They should know what they can do and how many people they can process. But I felt that way about some Vegas conventions too. There are times when it just feels like you're all jammed into that tiny little space together. Well, that wasn't too difficult to get those 10. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's see if we can get one more TFO in before the day is out. Definitely not doing that one. There we go. Cure found. There was a time, and I want to say it was still with Creation, when the Vegas convention was at the old Hilton, or the convention center next to the Hilton. And even if you had tickets, it was still hour plus to get in through the door because of the way they had it set up for processing people. It was tedious. Oh, we have to protect the king. No problem. We can do that. I'm gonna get you down here. Get this pesky cube out of the way here. Kang looks to be doing just fine over there.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
Okay, incoming message. She doesn't say anything. Carrier? Carrier, where are you? There you are. Oh, it's a sphere again.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, we'll take some fleet marks this time. 2 done. Where are we? We're at 641. Alright, I suppose we should go look, because we can always do one at lunch. Or one when I get home. Hang on a second here. Yay for fleet marks. Yeah, I haven't checked to see what the fleet needs lately. Phaser damage in space. Voth ships in the Dyson sphere. Ugh. Repair shields in space. Sorry. I don't think this is my phaser build, is it? No, this is AP. Alright, who's got phasers? That is a good question. Is it Kethwa? Yeah, we got a phaser build. Okay. Phaser damage in space, repair shields in space, and destroy Voth ships in the Dyson sphere. Well, these aren't the best ones for that, but... this one is always good for repairing your shields. Then I can probably get enough phaser damage in there too.
Getting some unusual readings from the sport. Right. Well,
Of course,
the
having
sport
done
may
this, I
just-
should check to make sure I've got some way to repair the darn shields.
We do not want to.
Oh, we got protomatter. Okay, we're good. We can do some work here then. Let's go
Watch
in
out.
here and
Mokai raiders on an intercept course.
darn it. Okay, I'm getting hit way down here and taking virtually no damage because I've got decent shields on. Let's get out of red alert here and see if we can put on some garbage shields. Do I have anything that's awful? No, I don't. But that's the worst one I've got, so let's throw that on there. For the moment, they're not terrible, but...
Let's deal with the next sport colony before the Mokai send reinforcements.
See? Look. Taking minimal damage on my shields. Sigh. Good morning, WC. How was your class?
Colony neutralized. Let's head toward the next one. Picking up Mokai ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have company.
I'm going to look at this number and be really sad here. Oh, good. It's not doing any good. Fine. I'm just not taking enough damage to heal. Let's just go fight these guys. And I'll probably re-roll that one. Hey, WC, if you're up for a chat one of these days, I've got a 4-day weekend coming up. Maybe we can just visit for a bit.
Rear shield failing. Integrity below 75%.
Okay. Oh, I have to get the... those guys first.
Fools and take back what is rightfully ours.
I'll send you a message on Skype and we can figure out a day and time that works for both of us.
Right shield failing.
You will rid the stars of these honorless rebels for the Empire.
those Klingon arrivals are on our side.
So I was telling you, did you see that I took a stats class as part of my course, and the class that I have this week is exactly the same stuff as the previous class, identical, except this guy knows how to present it, so it's really interesting. For those of you who think standard deviations are interesting, which they are, and z-tests and t-tests and all that good stuff and chi-tests, but the other guy spoke nicely, but wasn't interesting, and this guy does great demonstrations, so it's amazing what an effect a good teacher can make, and what an effective meh teacher can make. But Jaula's our hero. Let's see if I got something that'll fix all this. Oh, I'm waiting for proto matter to come up back here. 6, 7, 3, 2, 1. Proto matter. See if we got anything else. That.
The rebels are breaking.
There we go.
Let us dispose of
I'll just go back and finish her off.
Done with it.
Jaula is not her brother. Let's just say it that way. I have a sneaky suspicion we don't really need it. Oh, we'll take some Omega marks.
Glorious. Did you see it?
Is it me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually probably it. That's a really good thought. Feel bad for her sometimes. Not real bad for her, but sometimes. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, I guess I have a few things to use here. That's right, I was going to give that to somebody else. Okay, hang on a second here. Let's take you out of there. Let's take you out of there. Put you there and you there. I'll give that to one of my newer tunes. Since you can give the discovery boxes to the reward boxes to other members of your account, I thought I'd give it to my new tunes. What have we got here? We have 9 minutes left. Now it starts to repair shields. Thank you. Too late. We're going to go do Dyson Sphere. If it loads. Somebody said there's a workaround, or I don't know if you've got this, but when you're doing a map change and you suddenly get disconnected, DT I think was telling me that Augie or Q or somebody's got a fix for that. If anybody knows what that is, I would be happy to know that, because I keep getting kicked. And I'm on a solid connection. My router's here. My tower's here, so maybe a 12-inch connection between the two. Can't get much shorter than that. This is something I wish they had, which is a jump from this entry area here to the middle area. Otherwise, to fight the Voth, we have to go across. Maybe you'll get one. Maybe you won't. And let's re-roll that one. Yes, I want to re-roll that. Harvest materials on the ground. Oh, how challenging. Good morning, Lord Sepulchre. How are you doing today? You asked something yesterday, Lord Sepulchre, and I found an answer for you, and it completely slipped my mind. I didn't write it down. I apologize. If I remember what it is, I will mention it back to you. You probably forgot that you even asked the question. I could go back and look at the show from last night. That's what we need. Patter songs in Klingon. Or even Gilbert and Sullivan about Klingons. That would be awesome. And what have we got out here today? Targets of opportunity. Of course, it's on the opposite side, but probably worth it to zip over there. I think the Voth battle zone needs a bit of a reworking here. So you've got these 4 control towers that usually only have a couple of ships come up that need to be taken care of. And it's very frustrating because it's just a matter of you have to fly around there doing nothing. Oh, is that permanent or is that just on a holiday? There's the captain we want. Just make sure you're wearing your masks. I know the CDC says you don't have to wear a mask if you've been vaccinated, but hopefully you've been vaccinated if that's what you want to do. If you didn't want to do it, make sure you're wearing a mask. Especially with your grandma. I know she's had some health issues. Good morning, Abda. How are you? Abda, if I remember correctly, you're in the nursing field, correct? I talked to Captain Katang. I talked to him. Well, for those of you not in the States, the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, Disease Commission, disease something or another, made a statement that basically said if you're fully vaccinated and 2 weeks post, they're saying you don't have to wear your mask in public. Not that there's any way you can prove if somebody's vaccinated or not. Well, yeah, you can, but the problem is, it's not a law, it's a guideline. And I need one more ship here, guys. Just one more ship. Center for Disease Control. Thank you so much. Okay, that's a good one, WC. So it's a vague... we don't know what you want us to do right now. Something slightly more informative would be good. Than just, well, you don't have to. Make it definitive. Wear them, don't wear them. This is what you have to do to not wear them. Oh, I'm going to have to write that down, WC. Alright, I got my 10, and I think I'm going to go to work. But not before I write this down. Okay. Okay, that's really clever. No, I don't think I want to do that. But apparently I am. Alright, folks, since it's 7 o'clock, I want to go to work because I have to go and do martial arts today, and I have a lot of stuff to get ready for that. So, on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I'd like to thank everybody who joined us today. Abda, Lord Sepulchre, WC, Drunken Heretic, good to see you again. Wolfie, good to see you. Kadargo, and Mr. Dave. Thanks for being here, and Obi-Wan Fashobi. No show tonight because I'm going to be out beating up people. Tomorrow morning, we'll see how early I wake up. But definitely tomorrow night, we are going to be doing Pimp My Starship tomorrow night. So if you want to jump in and join us, either with advice or with your ship, please do. Have a good day, everybody. We'll talk to you later. WC, I'll send you a Skype and we'll figure out a day to sit down and chit-chat. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.